Why, hello and welcome back to another vlog video. Right, straight off the bat, I'm going to apologise for there being no video last week. That was because I was on holiday with my partner. It was her birthday and our anniversary, so we decided, screw it, we're going to go on holiday for a wee while. We went to a fishing village slash tourist village called Crail, which is not far outside of St Andrews, Scotland. And we were doing a wee glamping trip. I apologise if the lighting's just going nuts. Nico's opening the curtains. And we had an absolute fantastic time away. We absolutely loved it. We well needed it. Just chill out, relax. There was me, my partner, and Nico. And we really did enjoy ourselves. Then we came back, and obviously it's back to the normality. But I'm going to apologise now if you hear, slightly squeaking or yelping in the background of this video. As when we came back, we had decided we're going to buy another pup. So, yeah, we now have two doggos in the house. We have Nico, which most of my fans know, they love him to bits. Then we have Rico. So we've got Nico and Rico. And Rico is my partner's. She chose her, all the rest of it. So yeah, if you hear that in the background, that's why. And also why things are just sort of dumped. Well, I don't want to say dumped, but just sort of placed around just now. So if you hear rattling or anything like that in the background, or barking, which isn't an equal style bark, that's what it is. And I'm going to apologise if I don't quite seem my normal self in this video. That's because, due to the pup being a bit whiny when she's left alone or left with Nico, and she's making great progress with that, I have switched from back shift at work onto night shift. So I've started trying to get my body clock into the new routine already. So I'm staying up really late at night now, and I'm trying to sleep longer in the day, and it's not quite working yet. I was up till about 6 o'clock this morning, then I went to bed, and I was up again about 10 o'clock. So, yeah, function on 4 hours sleep. But I'm going to try again, stay up till about 6 in the morning tonight, and see how I get on tomorrow. But, yeah, we had a fantastic holiday away, and we've come back to the pup, obviously, and that's brilliant. The pup's settling in really well. Nico's taken to her brilliantly, and she's taken to Nico. She's 10 weeks old at the moment, so I think I've been at work, 13, 14 weeks, so almost the same timeline. But yeah, she's already causing, I don't want to say causing problems, causing things to change in the house. But I wouldn't change her for the world. She's a collie, and she's learning so much so quickly. It's phenomenal. She's already learned, in the space of a week, how to let us know she needs out for a pee or whatever. She just starts randomly barking at us, quite a thing. And that's why I keep looking down there. I'm just checking to make sure she's alright. We're just back from a walk. The only issue we've got is the barking when she's left alone, but we're trying to break that with her. Well, not break her, just break that habit of barking when she's alone. So, yeah, that's about the size of it. The holiday was brilliant. I mean, I do have friends that live up in Crail where we were, so it was really good, for company when we wanted company to get shown the sights, especially my partner, because she's never been there before. So we had a few things planned out that were really nice, but we also had a lot of time, just me and my partner, doing walks. And again, I'll put a couple of pictures up on screen to let you see the type of things I can see, because we're right near the waterfront. We had great walks down the beaches, literally on our doorstep when we were away. Nico loved it up there, It was brilliant. It was a glamping trip. I wouldn't say it was like a hotel, but I wouldn't say it was a tent. It was a wee glamping type hut we were in. It was very basic, and a few things that if we go back, which we are planning to at some point, we'll be better prepared for the second time. But we really did enjoy ourselves. We really needed the time away. The two of us chilled out a lot, but we're back to normality now. And if you're wondering why I'm looking a bit rough like on the sides here, is basically I've just decided to go hillbilly and can't be bothered shaving, and I don't grow a beard that well. But we'll all see how it goes. So yeah, now that I'm going on to night shift, I start at 10 at night and finish at like 6 in the morning. So yeah, my videos are going to be probably a bit different. I'm a bit saddened to be leaving back shift, if I'm honest. Because the guys I worked with, they were brand new, they were great guys, but needs must, unfortunately. And I've met a few of the night shift guys, and they seem really good as well. So we'll soon see. I'll still see the back shift guys, just not as much because I don't work with them now. So Josh and Peachy, sorry boys, but enjoy back shift without me. Josh is probably going to be thankful for that, to be fair. I'll be honest with that one. But yeah, we'll see how night shift goes. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never return to back shift. Once the pup's a bit older and she's settled, I might return back to it. But it is what it is. I don't think this video's going to be very long because I'm absolutely shattered. And I don't know really what to say because I'll just be repeating myself really, which is the bad thing about not doing this in segments. I mean, the one thing I will say is Nico has never been keen on travelling in the car. He never has, he's never really settled with it. But when we went on holiday, obviously we drove up and we drove back. As it was, Nico settled in the car really quite quickly. I mean, we had a bit of drama when we left. Because the day we left to go on holiday, basically on the car there's like a Jubilee clip type thing holds the filler neck onto the fuel tank and it burst. So we'd gone out, we got petrol, we filled the car up, we thought, right, we're not that far from home, but let's try and sell Nico a bit. Nico a bit. We'll take him out, let him go for a pee, things like that. So we went and done that, and when I parked the car up to let Nico out, because I can't let him out in a petrol station, well, could have, but I wouldn't recommend it because he's quite a hyper dog when he's somewhere new. I don't want him getting hit by a car. When we let him out, I noticed the car had a leak. And as I said, this clip had broke on the filler neck and it was fuel leaking out the tank. I was like, oh. And I was like, right, what do we do now? You know, our car's down, you know, like, this could be the holiday ruined before it's even started. But luckily, a garage I use in Broxburn, I phoned them and they went, right, bring the car in, we'll have a look. And to start with, they actually thought the fuel tank had split. And I was like, well, that's not good, that's a few days to get that in. And then obviously it's like quite expensive to repair it and we're going to be, like, fuel's going to be leaking the whole time unless they had a way of sorting that out. But it wasn't going to be a one-day job. So originally I was a bit like, well, crap, you know, like, that's the holiday ruined. But the mechanic, he was in looking, well, wait a minute, he spotted something, he had a look, and he noticed this clip had broke. So he's like, well, this is broken, so this could be the issue. So he replaced the clip, he tightened the new one on, and the fuel leak instantly stopped. That was it, we had it sorted, holiday carried on as normal. It was, to be fair, I was so glad they were relatively busy that day, so it was like, they didn't really have a slot for me, but they went out their way to have a look at the car, and especially when I explained, look, I'm going on holiday, you know, this, I really do need the car. I mean, the car was fully packed for the holiday, so we would have been stuck without it, but they got fixed, and the holiday went, from there on out, the holiday was really good. The only other issue we had on holiday was our sort of second day there. We were right in the middle of that heat wave, which was brilliant, couldn't have timed that better. But the second day we were there, the temperatures during the day were way too hot for Nico. I mean, I was going out with black trainers on and my feet were cooking almost instantly with the amount of heat. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what the temperatures were. I think they were in the high 30s, but with the direct sunlight onto the black, and black draws heat or whatever it is, we couldn't do much for Nico. And we didn't want to abandon him in a strange place on his own. But after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the shade came out. We just sat outside. The shade was beautiful temperatures. We just sat outside with Nico for a bit. When the weather's dropped, we went a walk. Really, apart from that, we couldn't have asked for a better time away. I mean, even like there was just like no rain. They were meant to get rain the whole time we were there. Folk kept saying there's a storm coming. There's this big bad storm coming. Never hit us. It actually seemed to avoid us. So yeah, it was a really good time away, if I'm honest. And obviously now I'm back home. I'm glad to be home. I'll be honest about that. I mean, I think everyone's the same when you're away. You can be a 5-star hotel, but you always miss your own bed, and that was my big thing, is I really missed my bed. So the first night we were home, that was it. I was out like a light. As soon as I hit that bed, straight out. Brilliant. I love that feeling when you get home, especially when your bed's fresh made, which it was. Kill actually remade the bed the night we got home. She was like, I saw this, I'm making that, and she remade it, so it was fresh sheets. Oh, it was wonderful. But don't get me wrong, I will say where we were was really, really nice. There's maybe a few things I would change for personal taste there, but it wasn't enough to really go, oh, well, that ruined the holiday. It's just personal taste. Like, the showers, there wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot of room in them. To be honest, I do apologise. There wasn't a lot of room in them. And because we were glamping, we had to use like a shower block. Now, the showers were really clean, I'll give them that. The toilet block, everything was kept really, really clean. I was really happy with that. But when the shower cubicles, there wasn't a lot of room, so there was quite a high chance of your dry clothes or your towel getting wet. So it'd be nice just to have a second carton or something just to try and help prevent that. But that's not the end of the world. I mean, I'm not a fancy guy when I go on holiday. I mean, I like to slum it, really. But it was nice to be away somewhere where there was like an actual bed, there was comfort, there was heating, not that we needed the heating. And the place seemed pretty laid back, as long as you, within reason, stuck within the rules. And I know it could change from person to person, from trip to trip, but even the folk in the glamping huts next to us, like, they're not like right next door, you had a bit of room. Like, we're friendly as well, So if you are looking for a holiday and you fancy a glamping trip, I think it's called Lynx Holiday Park or Lynx Caravan Park in Crail. Check it out. It's a really nice place to go, very tranquil, very quiet. It's got all sorts of facilities there. It's even got a swimming pool for the kids. Well, it's there for anyone, but it looks to be more a kiddie pool than like an actual swimming pool for adults. So if you're like an Olympic athlete swimmer or something like that, you're not going to be impressed with the pool. But if you've got young kids, your kids are going to enjoy it. And like I said, you're right down by the waterfront as well, and the water is crystal clear. I mean, I'll try and put a picture up. I'm sure I've got one showing how clear the water is, and it was phenomenal. And the thing is what we found is if you go a walk, you find wee gems. Like a lot of the beaches there, they're rocky, they're stony, things like that. It's just the way the beaches are. But you go walk and you find a nice, lovely, tranquil little sand beach. And it's like next to nobody goes there. I mean, me and my partner and Nico were there for a wee while, and we've seen folk walk right past it, but nobody seemed interested in it. But if they're regulars, then they'll be used to it. So, yeah, really had a fantastic time away. Now, as for me going on to night shift, I'm going to apologise. Well, I'm not going to apologise. I am good. You know, as when I started, I was like, oh, this is week one, Amy being back to work after being off benefits for so long. So I said, I think I'm on week 13 or 14. Need to check that. I'll probably do that again with night shift and sort of see how it's going and things like that because it is going to be a bit of a new experience to me. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I need to watch what I'm doing because I have been going a bit nuts with my money since I started working and I want to calm that down again. Like I've been spending a wee bit more than I should be just on crap, you know, like things I don't need. But I'll take that as it comes. So yeah, I'm still using this Flexus stick from Aspire. I've still got the Flexus. I think it's just the standard Flexus as well, which I've now tagged with a sticker. I still highly recommend these things for their size. They're brilliant. I mean, I've still got my smock here, my IPX80, which again I still say it's phenomenal. It's great. But I've found myself, I only use that set times now. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the duck bill type mouthpiece on it, but that's like one of my few drawbacks on it. The battery lasts for ages in it. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to drag this video out too much longer. I will put a picture up on the screen just now of the pup if I didn't do it earlier. If I did, then you're getting a second one. Just so you can see what we've got. And yeah, I'm over the moon to have her, if I'm honest. The only drawback we've really had is when my partner goes to work in the morning. Yeah, the dog barks. Well, the pup does, because she's got that sort of separation anxiety. But she soon settles down again. Like today, when my partner went to work and I was trying to get my extra sleep, so I'm trying to change my sleep routine. The pup did bark for about 10-15 minutes and then settled down, which, yeah, you could say is a problem, but we got there in the end. So, yeah, I'm going to draw an end to this video there, and what I'll do, or what I'm going to plan on doing, whether I actually do it or not, it's another question, is I'll start doing, like, vlogs of my night shift and how I'm enjoying work, things like that, because I'm actually looking forward to getting back to work after having so long off work. I'm looking forward to getting back. So yeah, anyway, don't forget, if you've not liked and subscribed, please do so. And if you want to see anything else or you've got any ideas for the channel, leave a comment down below. And one last thing, if you're wondering why there's not been an AOB box video for a while, it's because I think there's issues sending them. Because I've not received one in a while. Well, since the last one that I posted. So, that's the last bit of information I can really put up. So, until next time, don't forget, be smart, be safe, think others, and peace!